Kickoffs could be in line for more refinement this offseason. The competition committee has discussed the XFL kickoff at length and could propose a version of that model for a vote during the annual league meeting in late March. That's according to NFL Network's Judy Batista. Part of the reason for another desired change to the formula is to find the best balance between safety, including the reduction of high-speed collisions, and maintaining returns as a part of the game. Buccaneers linebacker Levante David will soon become a free agent, but says he's not interested in joining a new team. The 34-year-old has played his entire 12-year career with the Bucs and told 95.3 WDAE, quote, "I would want to stay a Buck for the rest of my career as long as I play. I do want to retire a Buck, but it's just got to be a mutual thing." This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
This story is called The Ugly Truth About Timeshare. If you think you've done your family a favor by buying a timeshare, you need my help. Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started helping folks cancel their timeshare. In the process, started what's now called the timeshare cancellation industry. The ugly truth is when you buy a timeshare, you can't tell me how much it's going to cost or when it's going to end. I recently helped a couple that had their maintenance fees go from $800 to $3,200 a year. They also received a $4,000 assessment for a hurricane that was over 1,000 miles away. Sound crazy? The crazy thing is this never ends. Call my office now. If we take you as a client, I guarantee we'll cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call for your free information kit. Call 800-462-3333. That's 800-462-3333. 800-462-3333.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. I checked. Gene, it's a Monday, 26th day of February, 2024.
It is a Monday. You have that right.
All day long. And don't let the high clouds fool you.
They're going to be higher?
Yeah, they could get higher, I suppose, but no rain in the forecast, okay?
Even though they may forecast it?
Yeah, well, some people see clouds and they think rain because in the Imperial Valley, we don't see clouds very often, right?
Yes, and that's okay.
Yeah. No rain in our forecast. We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So did we have a good weekend?
We did. It went by really, really, really fast. So,
they do that, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, it was a good one, but sometimes they go by just way too fast, and this was one of them.
Okay. I spent a good part of the weekend digging weeds.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was better than planting them.
Yeah, I will replant them probably in one of the neighbors' yards. Just,
testing. Yeah.
Yeah, just for something to do.
Transplant.
Yes. Oh, well, with the rain we had and, weeds just sprouted, didn't they?
Yeah, that must be something in the air.
Yeah, I think so. Well, let's see. What's going on in the world? The fair. It opens up this Friday.
Friday.
And of course,
Gabe will open the fair.
Gabe will be there. I can hardly wait.
Well, Gabe seconds that emotion.
Yes.
He can't wait. He's been out there since last week.
Yeah, well, hanging around the corn dog booth, right?
Right, getting conditioned. This is there's a lot of effort and practice and all kinds of stuff like that to get ready for this.
Yeah, and, the big thing is measuring just the right amount of mustard to put on that corn dog.
Yeah, I'm sure Gabe's got that down.
Yeah. You don't want to put too much. You definitely don't want too little.
Some people, they say, well, we've got the candy man, and Gabe says we got the mustard man.
You got it. Yeah, okay. You ready for birthdays?
Ready.
Okay, we've got them coming up.
Hello, everyone. I'm Felipe Irigoyen, and I'm running to be your next county supervisor. I've had the privilege of meeting many of you, hearing your stories, and learning about the wonderful diversity and unique needs of our district. Your passion for our community is inspiring. My journey began here in Imperial Valley over 25 years ago when I started my own business. It's given me a deep understanding of what it takes to succeed in our community. I'm energized, humbled, and incredibly thankful for your support. Together, we'll create long-lasting jobs, improve our youth's opportunities, and enhance our community's future. But now, I need your help. It's your vote that will make the difference. So let's come together on Election Day and make our voices heard. Thank you for your trust, your support, and your commitment to a brighter future for Imperial Valley. Vote Felipe Irigoyen for County Supervisor, District 3. Let's shape our future together. Thank you.
Paid for by the committee to elect Felipe Irigoyen for Supervisor, District 3, 2024.
Well, birthdays today. Actor-director Bill Duke is 81. Actor Marta Kristen is 79. Mitch Ryder is 79. No word on the Detroit Wheels. Keyboardist Jonathan Cain of Journey, 74. Michael Bolton, 71. Actor Greg German is 66. Actor Mark Dacascos is 60. Actor Jennifer Grant, 58. Actor Maz Jobrani is 52. Actor Greg Reichert is 47. Actor Alex Hartman, one of the Power Rangers, is 34. Actor Taylor Dooley is 31. Local birthdays. Well, we have a few. Let's celebrate them. We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Glenn Petrie, Buck Munoz, Patricia Mendez Leon, Maria Ayala, Jim Tamayo, Renee Anaya, Todd Menville, Luis Escobedo, Rick Partridge, Ernest Kyle, Francisco Nava, George Lara, James Hernandez, Luis Nava, Mary Edney, Norma Villa, Ruben Araujo, Connie LaQuesta, Jacqueline Laguna Garcia, and Christina Mendoza. Happy birthday from KXO. Yoki dokie.
Yeah.
Well,
happy birthday to my my neighbor this morning, Jim Tamayo.
One of the 849 Tamayos, right?
Yes. Quite a common name.
Oh, yes.
Like
well,
Smith.
And they're all linked together.
Yes.
Okay. Well, a new study found that about 12% of married men didn't know their wife's birthday. The other 88% just took a guess and ducked. So.
Yeah, and a few of them got it right.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, we've got news if you're ready.
We do have news.
World and California news headlines right now. It is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
CBS News special report. Arguments are underway in the Supreme Court in two cases that could affect what you see on social media platforms. One is from Florida, the other from Texas, both prompted by conservative complaints about censorship. Florida Solicitor General Henry Whitaker says Facebook, TikTok, X, and others are not unlike phone companies.
Social networking companies, too, are in the business of transmitting their users' speech. Their users are the ones who create and select the content that appears on their sites.
Correspondent Jan Crawford with the argument from social media platforms.
They're arguing that, listen, I mean, we should be treated just like newspapers and magazines. We have a First Amendment right to kind of moderate this content. You can't go tell a newspaper, you got to put this story in there and you can't put that one in there.
The Supreme Court's decision could be the most important to date on the scope of the First Amendment in the internet era. It's expected to be released by June. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
My name is Shelley Wilkinson, and I am an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially among those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
California headline news. Governor Gavin Newsom continues to insist that President Biden deserves a second term in office.
What he's done in 3 years has been a masterclass, close to 15 million jobs. That's 8 times more than the last 3 Republican presidents combined.
Newsom again batting back questions about whether he would step in as the Democratic Party nominee if for some reason Biden steps down or is removed from the ticket, saying Biden will defeat Donald Trump in the November election. Cal State University student workers making history, agreeing to form the nation's largest undergraduate student union.
Because we all voted yes for better pay, sick time, and more hours. And when we came together, we proved that we can win for ourselves and future generations of student assistants.
Sacramento State student assistant Jem Gutierrez. Currently, most student assistants make minimum wage, receive no sick time or holiday pay, and have few to no benefits. CSU saying it'll begin contract talks soon with the union. States including California moving the clocks forward again on March 10th, 2 weeks from yesterday. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank. KXO Radio is looking for a salesperson. As our business grows, we're looking to add another member of the team. The successful applicant must be outgoing, able to communicate with local businesses, and represent the Imperial Valley's broadcast leader. Some sales experience is helpful, but not necessary. We will train the right individual. Please fill out an application that can be downloaded online at the KXO website or stop by the KXO studios to pick up an application. No phone calls, please. KXO, AM 1230 and FM 107.5, an equal opportunity employer. Page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors, at the Imperial Valley Mall, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
Taking a look at the latest in local news, Calexico police were able to subdue a man who assaulted officers. According to a Calexico Police Department press release, at about 3:30 a.m. Friday, patrol officers responded to the 300 block of Pollen Avenue after receiving a report of an individual lying down in a parking lot. As the officers approached apparently the sleeping man, the individual jumped up and lunged at one of the officers, and a physical altercation ensued. The man, identified as Daniel Constantino, grabbed one of the officer's tasers and his holder or holster holding his firearm. The struggler continued until officers were able to finally control the suspect. Constantino was taken into custody and charged with resisting arrest with violence, battery upon a police officer, and possession of controlled substance, in this case, fentanyl. One officer sustained injuries in the encounter, as did Constantino, who was treated and released from a local hospital. An armed robbery was reported earlier this week. It occurred at West Valley View Avenue in El Centro. The victim told police the suspect brandished a firearm before fleeing the scene in a white Hyundai. The vehicle was later seen headed north. Law enforcement officials joined for the search of the vehicle. At last report, the suspect had not been found. KXO News Time, 7:42.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Real Central Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentralmotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
The U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds have arrived at Naval Air Facility El Centro for joint training with the Navy's Blue Angels flight demonstration squadron. This is the 5th year that the two demonstration teams have come together to exchange best practice techniques. Both teams are preparing for the upcoming show season. The Thunderbirds are expected to remain in Imperial Valley through March 1st. The Blue Angels kick off their 2024 season with the Festival of Flight at NAF El Centro on Saturday, March 9th. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
The first time I tried to quit vaping, I told myself that it was like a mountain that I had to climb over. And once I got to the other side, it would be clear. But I couldn't make it over. What really got me to quit was my little sister. I saw her vaping. So I was back in the mountain, but this time she was up there with me. It's weird what you can do for others that you won't do for yourself.
Every attempt is part of your story to quit for good. Visit Kick It California today at kickitca.org.
If your Medi-Cal is ending, Cover California is here to help. Cover California is a service from the state that helps you get affordable health insurance. In many cases, at no cost to you, just like with Medi-Cal. We have quality health plans and will help you every step of the way to get the one that works for you and your family. So, if you're no longer eligible for Medi-Cal, check out Cover California. We'll keep you covered. Learn more at coveredca.com.
And it's page 2 of the local news with a side of weather, all brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town. Daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and of course happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. daily.
I like that side of weather, Carroll.
Yeah, it's right there on the side. You
right
can,
there.
Yeah.
What better way to celebrate a morning? California Midwinter Fair starts March 1st. The 10-day run will offer something for everyone. That includes music. All bands will perform at the Mechanics Bank Center stage. On opening night, it will be a tribute to the Beatles yesterday. The Las Vegas Beatles show will start at 8:30 p.m. March 1st. The band has actually been endorsed by Sir Paul McCartney. Sunday is Dia de la Familia. The musical entertainment will be 3-time Latin Grammy Award winner Lorenzo Mendez. His performance begins at 6 p.m. Sunday. Other tribute concerts will be Imperial Valley's Stiletto. That'll be at 8:30 on Saturday with a tribute to 80s hard rock. On March 6th, it'll be a country tribute to Carrie Underwood and Jason Aldean. A tribute to Taylor Swift will be on March 7th. Garrett Wilkin and the Parrot Heads will pay tribute to Jimmy Buffett at 8:30 p.m. on March 8th. In addition, there will be several local bands performing throughout the run of the California Midwinter Fair. A Yuma man has been arrested and charged with murder. The 21-year-old Craig Medina has been charged with first-degree murder in connection with the February 6th murder of Isa Granillo, 18 of Yuma. About a week after the murder, 21-year-old Maribel Ornales was arrested in connection with the crime. Both Ornales and Minta are also facing charges related to the sale of drugs. Imperial County has added to the executive office leadership team. Barry Smith Bean will join the county of Imperial as deputy county executive officer of natural resources. Smith Bean previously served as the marketing and community relations manager for BHE Renewables. Eddie Lopez will move from the county public health department, where he served as the administrative analyst and multimedia specialist, to the county executive team as the public information officer. Gil Romelar will move from the Public Information Office position to serve as Deputy CEO assigned to General Services. County Executive Officer Miguel Figueroa said building a strong leadership team is essential for the progress and resilience of Imperial County. These individuals are bringing innovation, perspectives, energy, and steadfast commitment to their respective roles. KXO News Time, 7:48.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? With specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more. Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wind Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Our weekday lunch specials include a soft drink from only $8 to $11. With tons of TVs, we've got you covered for any sport you want to watch. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
Here's Carroll Buckley with a weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, a more unsettled weather pattern will affect the region into midweek. Little, if any, rainfall are expected over the Imperial or Yuma valleys. Occasional breezy conditions, mainly during the daytime hours, can also be expected through tomorrow. Temperatures will remain above normal through midweek, with highs generally in the upper 70s to low 80s, overnight lows in the 50s. High pressure will return later this week, with skies becoming mostly clear and higher temperatures closer to 80 degrees. 82 the high in the valley yesterday, 57 the overnight low. Mostly cloudy today with a high near 81. West wind 5 to 15, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Those winds will then turn out of the east. Mostly cloudy tonight with a low around 59. West winds 15 to 25 miles an hour, gusting up to 35 miles an hour. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high near 79. Northwest wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, gust as high as 30 miles an hour. 64 degrees, 57% relative humidity, wind out of the west-northwest at about 2 miles an hour. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family or meet your friends at Burgers and Beer. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. What a great place to visit. By the way, the Peanut Patch offers tours. Yeah, they do. Check it out. The Peanut Patch, a great variety of homemade chocolates, and so many other great things. Visit their store. You'll find all sorts of delightful items ready for you. And by the way, the Peanut Patch ships anywhere in the known universe. How about yogurt-covered peanuts, chocolate-covered raisins? How about the famous pecan turtles made from a very special recipe starting from scratch at the Peanut Patch? The Peanut Patch in Yuma. You want to go to the Peanut Patch? Google the Peanut Patch.com. By the way, the Peanut Patch, as I said, ships anywhere in the world. They even have their own post office. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Great place to visit, and call them and set up a tour. It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action yesterday. The Bucks beat up on the 76ers, 119-98. It was the Pacers pounding the Mavericks, 133-111. Cavaliers clubbed the Wizards, 114-105. Nuggets whipped the Warriors, 119-103. Bulls beat the Pelicans, 114-106. Thunder topped the Rockets, 123-110. Hawks hammered the Magic, 109-92. It was the Hornets and the Trailblazers with Charlotte on top, 93-80. Meanwhile, Jazz beat up on the Spurs, 128-109. The Kings clobbered the Clippers, 123-107. And the Suns beat the Lakers, 123-113.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, taking a look at some of the college basketball teams, ranked teams, number 3, Purdue topped Michigan, 84-76. Number 7, Marquette whipped Xavier, 88-64. And St. John's upset number 15, Creighton, 82-66. How about some spring baseball? Yeah, it doesn't mean anything, but we'll let you know. The Reds beat the Angels 9-4. The Dodgers dumped the Athletics 4-2, and the Padres shut out the Cubs 7-0. Yeah, that just some of the preseason action from Florida and, of course, Arizona. And at Atlanta, Hampton, Georgia, NASCAR, Daniel Suarez won a thrilling Ambetter Health 400 in the third closest Cup finish ever. Beat Ryan Blaney and Kyle Busch to the finish line by mere inches. And don't forget the third annual City Golf Tournament coming up March 16th. At Desert Trails RV Park and Golf Course. It's an 18-hole tournament, individual play, and you can set your own foursome. The tournament fee is $50. That includes the green fees. Proceeds go to Dynamo El Centro Soccer Club. And, it sounds like it's going to be fun if you're a golfer. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Let's take a look at some financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro. Amazon is officially on the Wall Street Most Venerable Stock Index, the Dow Jones Industrial Average. S&P Dow Jones Indices, which manages the index, said last week that Walgreens Boots Alliance would be getting the boot from the 30 stock index. The change is intended to reflect the evolving nature of the American economy by increasing the Dow's consumer retail exposure. Historically, getting added to or dropped from the Dow hasn't had a significant impact on a company's stock performance, but presence in the index, which began in 1896, comes with a certain level of cachet. The exclusive group traditionally tries to mirror the most important companies in the U.S. economy. That's why the index is so heavily dominated by technology stocks today. By the way, Amazon lost $1 billion in their Rivian electric truck stock last week. Well, are you an AT&T customer? AT&T is reimbursing customers for the nearly 12-hour network outage last week. The $5 credit will not apply to customers under AT&T's business or prepaid plans or those who have Cricket wireless accounts. AT&T acquired Cricket in 2014. The network outage, which was first reported Thursday, prevented tens of thousands of subscribers across the U.S. from fully accessing calls, texts, internet, and emergency services. Right now, mixed on the big board, the Dow up 12 points, the S&P 500 off 4, the NASDAQ up 23, gold off $12 an ounce, and oil up 56 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We will have mostly cloudy skies today with a high near 81. West wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Those winds will turn out of the east later. Mostly cloudy tonight with a low around 59. West winds 15 to 25 miles an hour with gusts as high as 35 miles an hour. It'll be sunny tomorrow with a high near 79. Northwest wind 15 to 20 miles an hour. Gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. 65 degrees, 56% relative humidity. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal.
Hello, I'm Edgar Garcia, and I'm your candidate for State Assembly. Through my leadership role with the City of El Centro, I have earned the trust and respect of my peers and have been appointed to multiple committees with the League of California Cities. Recently, we made history as I was appointed to the Committee of Finance and Intergovernmental Affairs in the National League of Cities. I'm asking for your support so that we can make history together and for the first time claim the Assembly seat for the Imperial County. With your vote, we can give our overlooked region a strong voice in Sacramento. Vote Garcia March 5th for State Assembly. Paid for by the committee to elect Edgar Garcia for State Assembly 2024.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.